All right, so I'm leaving the dump now. I just left the rebuild job. Everything looks great. Carpet looks good. I'm really happy with how it came out. Customers are too. So that being said, that job is officially closed out and we are sending the bill for it this afternoon. Hopefully won't have a need to go back there ever again. No, we love return customers, but we hate the situation. So it is pouring today. I've been in and out of Home Depot, paint stores. Also had a really cool meeting with a potential new customer. So I'm really excited about that. It's been pouring though, so I haven't really been able to bring the camera with me because I don't want it to get too wet. Although this camera does see a lot of crazy scenarios with it being taken with me on damn near every job now. But it's just kind of it's just really wet right now, and I'm kind of just like trying to pop in, pop out, run really fast because it's pouring on and off. And so yeah, so I'm starting a new job tomorrow. So I picked up supplies and went ahead and preemptively bought the paint as well. So just so it's all there, because it looks like another job is going to close. So I have a pretty busy week coming up, and I just want to make sure everything is at the job beforehand. So there was a leak on the roof caused by the chimney, and there's some water stains. So we're gonna get up there, remove the drywall, and get new drywall in place, paint it, clean whatever's beyond that drywall, obviously, with our HEPA sandwich method, and get rocking and rolling. So this is perhaps a teaching moment, but standing behind me here is a bunch of water falling from the building, and this is kind of an important lesson here on how important gutters are. So if you don't have gutters, that's what's going to happen. And if you look, turn this around here, it just pools, right? And so because it's pooling, it's eventually, if this were to keep raining like this for another day or two, which is not completely out of the ordinary, and for Florida, it's going to eventually, kind of like what it's doing right there, seep in here. And that's how you have floods and flooding, outside water, flood water, entering buildings. And this is poor drainage. This should be pitched a certain way so the water can flow away from the structure. And there's plenty of field over there, so I'm not surprised that this isn't pitched any certain way. Also, another thing that's interesting is there's a lot of black barrier. It's probably for the sprinkler system or something related to the landscape, and it's going to prevent the water from draining into the ground, from the ground absorbing it, which sometimes helps mitigate this. But yeah, that's a lot of water falling. So some food for thought, especially when as hurricane season approaches. It's definitely a reason why you want good gutters, because that tends to happen. And if this was a wall, an outside wall, water would be constantly running down it, and it would eventually erode away the building material, and water could potentially find its way inside the home. This is obviously a building, and thankfully there's no wall here, but just goes to show you, because there is a wall higher up. So goes to show you why gutters and water management around your property is important to prevent flooding.
All right, so I had a very big but exciting disruption in this week's schedule. So this is going to be a very short episode, but I wanted to get something out for the simple fact of just being disciplined with it, and so that's why I'm making this. Also, a little bit of an announcement, so anybody who's checking out our YouTube page, coming from the company website or whatever, this is kind of a little bonus tidbit about where we're at as a company and as a family-run company. So the Drow Daddy became an actual daddy. So my wife went into labor on Thursday, and it is now Saturday. And so, it's just been going back and forth from the hospital and stuff like that. It has been a very wild ride with little to no sleep, but it's all really worth it because the baby is very cute. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a wild ride. So that being said, I'm signing off, and I will see you guys first thing Monday morning.